against Tauric here. And I don't actually know what he's playing. I probably should have looked up what his banned card was, and what his mandatory card is. I am not exactly sure for either of those. Well, this hand is pretty good, but and going second, I could risk it. Do I want to? It would be so greedy. But I have renovation facility into renovation facility into elemental into Timea. Oh, it's so good. Let's keep it and see what happens here. That is a greedy play right there. Which I appreciate. Alright, so we drew... I'm going to let the Skype chat know that we're going. Okay, so I drew into a shrine, which is nice. I don't think I'm going to play that Spoils of War, which is my mandatory shitty card. Alright, so we're going to Spark Wisdom into Facility. And who knows what the heck Tauric has going on here. Assassin. Okay, cool. So we're going to kill that thing, most likely. Oh, and I drew the Harpy. I'm really feeling pretty good about this hand right now, y'all. So if I go into Facility, then I am opening myself up to a pretty annoying Assassinate. The flip side of that is I could do I want to keep double Timea here? I'm going to need to Dio something, so let's Dio the Timea first. Alright. And now I've got to decide whether I'm going Facility or freezing that thing. I really haven't played this deck enough to know for sure, so let's just do it this way, and like that, and then we will attack face, right? Yeah, I think this is how you do it. And then we'll see what Tauric does. Now he's got to decide. So out of all the players in the tournament, Tauric has probably played the most of artifacts. So I am going to sacrifice this drone and turn that, right? Yeah, that's what I want to do. And then I'm going to go like that. Great. And now we're going to sacrifice this drone, turn this thing into a mortar, and then we are going to move this most likely backline, because I think I want it backline, right? And then we're going to kill this thing. Boom. Mission accomplished. So now there's a good chance that he will assassinate my mortar, but I think in this matchup the key is going to come down to who maintains board control, because he's kind of playing like the soldiers type thing. Yeah. So I feel okay with that decision there. So now he's got the Prinha underneath my my mortar, and there's really nothing I can do about that. Like I can turn the mortar into a different thing, but that's not going to really help much of anything. I am likely going to want to go... Well, I'm definitely attacking here, so let's do that for sure. The shrine situation right now is not the best. I don't have much of anything to play here. And I want to know whether I'm going to have Corruption Shrine. The thing is, I don't want to lose that to Maya, though, or either of those Harpies, because I think Harpy is very good in this matchup. So, my options are, for DO, either the Elemental or the Power Discharge. And I think I'm gonna DO the Power Discharge? That seems so bad here, but it's also what I gotta do. Alright, so that's our turn. We have no play. We wouldn't have had a play even if we had kept the Power Discharge. I guess our only potential play would have been level Frost Elemental. But what I don't love about level Frost Elemental is that level Frost Elemental puts us in, we don't use the entry effect, and then we're just like sitting on a 1-3, which is not really very good. So we'll go Harpy here because it will kill off that Prinha. And he's going to need to deal with Harpies or they're going to cause problems. Now next turn, if he doesn't come up with an answer to the Harpy, I'm probably going to Maya Zombie and kill that mutant, assuming that there hasn't been an answer to the mutant, or to my Harpy. And he does run Assassinate, so there very well could be. It looks like he's searching for it, or at least he's getting his draw engine going. We're not going to block that, obviously. Mercenary with plot. Okay. So now, rather than going Harpy here, because I don't think Harpy gets a lot for us, and this is why maybe we wanted to keep that Power Discharge, because we could have cleared his board here. But I don't, then we would have lost the Timea or the Harpy, and I like having both of them in hand. So we're going to go Frost Elemental, Freeze. And then we'll go Facility. And this causes some difficulties on Tauric's end. Like we might get hit with with another mutant. That's always possible. And would be unfortunate for us here. But there's no guarantee that there's another mutant coming. Based on the way he's playing right now, I feel like if there was another mutant coming, he would have played it. I mean, we'll see. He either needs to trade off his current mutant or back row it here, because he doesn't want me to get it to kill it on my turn. If I do, yeah, so there's the other mutant. If I kill it on my turn, then I get a zombie out of the whole deal. And he doesn't want that, I don't think. Yeah, I think that's the right play. Now the question on my mind is, do I trade off my drone? I think I do trade off my drone because I don't have any artifacts in hand. And there's a decent chance I'm going to drop I'm probably dropping either Timea or Harpy next turn. So we'll trade there. Let's see what he's got going on. Maybe holding an Assassinate, which would be annoying. So there's a drone for us. Do we have any artifacts in the graveyard? We don't have any artifacts in the graveyard. So I can play Timea Drone here. Buffing Drone and buffing the Frost Elemental. It doesn't kill. If he's holding Assassinate, then he'll be forced to assassinate. He'll probably, in that case, assassinate my Frost Elemental. And then pick off my Timea. So I could back row the Timea, and if he picks off the Frost Elemental with an assassinate, this is just not like, we're not in a great position right here. I think it is the main play that I have, so we're going to do it, but I don't love it, and I think that Tauric is likely going to win this game. So we'll go back row with the Timea, waiting for the assassin. Oh, he doesn't have the assassinate. Okay. So that's interesting. Drayla, and he's going to kill my Harpy. Oh, no, it's a non-creature card. That's right. So now he knows my hand, though. He knows I have Harpy. Problem is, if he's not holding Assassinate here, he has to take that risk, right? And I have to take the risk that he has some way to kill off this Frost Elemental, because he's anticipating hero power in this coming turn, which will draw me 2 cards. Oh, a fucking Soul Projection. Goodness gracious. It would have cleared the board either way, I believe. Yeah. It would have... If he had... Yeah, it would have cleared the board either way. That hurts. Okay. Gosh, Contraptionist. Do I have anything to return with the drone? I don't have anything to return to my hand with the drone. So I could play Harpy into Contraptionist. I could play Contraptionist into Facility. Play Facility. Contraptionist into Facility, play the Facility. He's probably going to start leaving mana up for that Drayla, which will be a big pain in the neck for me. So we'll do it this way. Yeah, that's all I got. I think Tauric is in pretty good position here, though. I've used all my renovation facilities. I still don't have board control. And I'll trade off the Contraptionist and see what else he's got here. He can hero power for draw. He does need to worry about if I can drop another Timea or something like that. Mercenary. Oh, gosh. That hurts. Descendant is something I really don't have an answer to right now. Unless I happen to pull... Yeah, so... So I can go hero power, double hero power. That buys me a little time. Is probably the only chance I have at winning this game. I don't see how I win this game without going double hero power here, right? I mean, I guess... Yeah, there's no way. So it's like a real long shot, but I think it's my only shot. And then do I want to kill off that mercenary? I probably do want to kill off that mercenary because it provides card draw for him. Trading a drone for a mercenary is a decent deal for me right now. But I'm going to need to find a way to deal with that Descendant of Divinity. I don't really have an answer in my deck at the moment. Overwhelming forces. Goodness gracious. If he hits something big here, I'm done. Okay. That hurts. Can't discard anything of mine, but I think he's won this game. I'm pretty flooded with shrines at the moment. Yeah, I got a lot of shrines here. Um, so, we'll kill off the Shadow Step Assassin, move everything back row because I'll lose it all, and I can't afford to lose it all probably. And then see what we could do with this handful of shrines. Probably not much. I'm gonna have to get some freeze effects here. Oh gosh. Ha! Oh, those soul projections are kicking my ass. Soul projection is like one of the few board clears that didn't get banned. And Tauric is using it really well in this game. Unless I draw into something absolutely ridiculous, which is not Spoils of War. Okay, we're done. So we're going to resign. And then I just need to see what my sideboard was. Do I have anything that can help with this situation? I think I do. Alright, so let's make some changes here. There are a decent number of cards that we never even saw there. So I don't think we're going to play the Blossom, because I don't think we're going to play Sentience at all right now. So we'll pull those out. And we're going to try to go a totally different approach here. So I am allowed to sideboard in. First thing we're going to sideboard in, and we'll see if this works, is 3 of those. And then we're going to sideboard in one of these. I think I need to still play Renovation Facility, Contraptionist, and Drone. But I'll likely sub that one out. Do I want to sub that out? Yeah, let's sub that out. Let's run some of these. And then, we'll actually probably not run that either. And instead we'll run 3 of these. I don't think I need to go to a 4th heartbeat, do I? Because there's really not that I'm going to get from that. And then we'll run one of these. And we'll see how this works. I haven't actually tested the deck like this. This could be a huge loss. But that's okay. I think that his main deck had us beat pretty reliably there. Because we had an almost perfect curve, and still got our ass kicked. Contraptionist, discharge, this'll work. We've got a curve. Alright. We'll just go level there. We have a couple Contraptionists here. Sparking into Cloning Vat. Not a great early game card, but it can work for him. Facility. Okay, hopefully he'll put a creature on the board, and our Frost Elemental can get some value. Cloning Vat. Okay. Yeah, so, we could Frost Elemental it and trade off our Contraptionist. or fumes it, trade off nothing. I think I like Frost Elemental, trade off the Contraptionist. Do I? Well, because if I do that, then next turn I have Fumes plus Facility. Or Fumes plus Discharge, or Fumes plus Contraptionist. I don't actually have to trade off here. Yeah, we'll just freeze that thing. He doesn't have his zero thing hero power yet. And he would need to go another level, I believe, to use it. Tauric usually plays very quickly. He is thinking a little bit here. Okay, so we got him to use Soul Project. I don't really mind that at all. Like, because with our current setup, we're really kind of hoping for a longer game. I'm totally okay with a longer game this time around. So if he wants to extend it, I can deal with that. We've set up our deck to facilitate a long game. And I'm going to keep both those Ziaras right now. I really think that I might need them both. Because if I get one down and we get hit with a nasty soul projection, so there's the very annoying mutant. We can't really kill it this turn. Can we? Nope. I think we're gonna go double facility and put them all on the back line. Seems necessary. He could kill one with mutant, right? But then I should be able to next turn pull off the Spoils of War combo. What I could really use is a haunt, because I would totally haunt that stupid Vat. We're going to stick all these guys backline. He might have another soul projection, in which case we're trading 2 cards for 2 cards. Well, I guess he got 3, because he killed... Nah, the Contraptionist drew 1. And I'm okay with getting these soul projections out of the deck right now, because they cause a lot of problems for me. And my new winning game plan is a lock down the board with Ziara, which is real annoying against soldiers. Well, he's not really playing soldiers, but he's playing like some sort of discard deck. So like we can afford to take a couple turns of damage here. And this turn, we can probably kill off... Gosh, can we do a lot? We may be able to kill off the Descendant, right? Because I can freeze it. And then I can mortar it, kill off the Descendant, and play a Spoils of War, and get a zombie. That seems pretty good. It does put us a turn farther away from Ziara, though. So, the other option is kill off the Descendant, Spoils of War, don't get a zombie, turn closer to Ziara. And that is probably better. Although the problem with Ziara is, as soon as Ziara comes down, it'll kill all of my drones. Which I'm actually okay with, because every time it kills a drone, I'll get an Enchained Soul. Alright, well let's do this, and freeze that guy right there. Ooh, and we have a Shaman. I like that. Alright, and now we're going to start sacrificing stuff, so we'll make that. And we'll make that, and it'll be a mortar, and then we will kill off this with this. I'm going to leave it back row, because I don't really want him stealing it. And then do I want 3 cards, or 3 Enchained Souls? probably 3 cards, because he could then soul projection. Yeah, I want 3 cards. 3 cards is usually pretty damn good. And then we have triple Ziara. Probably not necessary, so we'll get rid of one of those. And I got a whole bunch of corruption shrines, so we'll go up a corruption level. Alright, and that's the turn. Another mutant. Another vat. 3 more damage. But now we're going to lock down the board. Or at least to an extent we'll be able to lock down the board. I should probably think about this a little bit more, but I want to lose that corruption shrine. Ah, shit. Okay, so we don't have what we wanted, which was a, what we wanted was a wisdom shrine. So the whole plan goes to shit. Well, not quite, but we can go elemental, death cursed. Yeah, the death cursed shaman, frost elemental. He'll run the death cursed shaman into whatever we freeze, though, is the downside. Could also go contraptionist, death cursed shaman. Contraptionist will just die. Other option is we go, yeah, I think it's elemental death cursed, but put the death cursed back line, right? Does that seem right? Because then next turn when the death curse dies, if I drop a Ziara, then the death curse clears something on his side of the board as well. Right? Ooh, gosh, I don't know on this one. Let's do it. Elemental there. Death Curse Shaman backline. End turn. I really need a wisdom shrine. Wisdom shrine would be great right about now. Maybe I should have gone for those 3 Enchant Souls. Would that have been better than 3 cards? If I had done that, I'd be at 2 cards in hand right now. I'm not sure that's actually better. I'm just proud that I actually played a Spoils of War in a useful way. Ugh, that hurts. What do I have in my graveyard, though? I guess I got a Discharge. That's useful. Spoils of War, not going to be useful to him. Power Discharge. Ah, and he killed my Death Curse Shaman. So, we force him. Well, I guess we'll save a little bit of life this way. At this point, I think to win, I'm going to need to draw my single copy of, and he killed my Fumes, too. That was going to be my combo card for next turn. That's unfortunate. Alright. Well, we'll still be able to kill one thing. right? Because I can play Ziara, I can, and I can mortar. Off Ziara, killing really any of his things. Probably the non-frozen dude there. Yeah, we'll kill the 2/2. That should give us 2 creatures, right? Yeah, and that's fine for now. Setting some things up. The Ziara is annoying, as she always is. Now he's just got to be careful about doing a lot of trading, because anytime something that's not a spirit dies, I'm going to get an Enchained Soul. And he also knows I got another one of these Ziaras in hand. So he can trade some stuff off to kill off my Ziara, but then I'm just going to drop another one. And I got hero power. And I got this Timea, which if I get a lot of souls, and this is the idea of the list we're playing here, if I could play a Timea, I could start to get card draw off those Enchained Souls in a pretty powerful way. Also, if I play Contraptionist, I automatically get a soul on the field. So what's his game plan here? He must be setting up a soul projection, right? But what's he gonna projection? Okay, how does this attack possibly make sense? Unless he has double mutant. But if he had double mutant, so let's say we trade off our soul. We're gonna get a soul there. I mean, I think that you gotta trade the soul off, right? Do I need to? It's 1 less damage. Yeah, even in the event that he has a soul projection, I think it's better to trade here. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, so he was gonna fumes the Ziara, which would have been annoying. Prinha under the Ziara, and he must have forgotten that I'm holding 2 in hand. Because I will likely go face here. Or a snowstorm. Gosh, does snowstorm kill his whole board? X is number of creatures. So it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it does if I kill that, right? Snowstorm clears his board. Gives me a hell of a lot. The challenge is, I don't really want him to get a Prinha on board, because that's a 3 speed. It's kind of annoying. Although I can probably deal with it, right? Can I deal with a Prinha right now? he can't block with the soul, or with that. So the decision point for me is really, do I kill the... I think I do. I think we go like this at least. Right? Let me think that through. 5 damage is good. Trading, and I get the Enchained Soul back, is good. So we like both of those things. This doesn't at least seem obviously wrong. I get a soul out of it. And now, my options are if I snowstorm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't clear his board if I snowstorm at this point. So I think I play another Ziara, which is essentially meaning killing his Prinha. Do I want to trade a Ziara for Prinha? Do I have anything in my graveyard he's going to be able to play soon? No. Ziara for Prinha is not a great trade, but that's going to be a 4 speed, or a 2/3 Prinha. The other option is I play a Contraptionist. I get a whole bunch of souls, but they're all going to be... Yeah, we're just going to do this. Overwhelming forces. Oh gosh. Give him a whole bunch of 1/1 things. He's got 5. Ah, shit. The Drayla's annoying. Drops the snowstorm. He has a lot of, right now he's rocking with a lot of things, or of a lot of slaves. Every time he does that, I draw a card, or I get a soul. I don't have, and he's moving back row for a snowstorm in a couple turns, right? But I think that he should not have gone back row there. So we Timea and draw 2 cards for sure and deal 9 damage. That seems great. So we're going to do that. So we did that. And then we probably, the most threatening card on his board is the Matriarch. It's really the snowstorm that's going to be an issue, potentially. He can't do anything with the Matriarch yet, but if he manages to clear my board, it's an issue. So we're going to go Frost Elemental there, this, and now we've got a fairly large board that's very hard for him to deal with. Our little Ziara plan has worked okay here. He's got another overwhelming forces. He gets to look at the top 7 in his deck. The problem is I've got hero power up, so like he needs a board clear, not a whole bunch of creatures. Matriarch helps, maybe? No. That's game. We're just gonna... That's why I think he should have stayed frontline last turn, maybe. Because then I would have been forced to think about using hero power. Now it's just gonna be hero power, get a whole bunch of Enchained Souls, and go face. Which is fun. He seems to be hoping that I forget that I can do that. I'm going to do that, though. And, yeah, we'll go face and win the game. So that was a good one. We're now at 1-1. I think that the Ziara play probably caught him a little off guard. We just basically moved from an artifact deck to a pretty control-y deck, and that's annoying. I think I want to keep this as is. I have yet to even draw Haunt, which is kind of ridiculous to me. Let's see. I gotta go to work soon. Do we actually have anybody watching this stream? 5 people. Goodness. Speed or 2 I haven't been watching. The other option is I play a Contraptionist. I get a whole bunch of souls, but they're all gonna be. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Okay, I think I'm ready here. Overwhelming forces. Oh gosh. Give him a whole bunch of 1/1 things. So this'll be an interesting game. Now we've got more of the black opening with Fumes into Haunt, Contraptionist, Harpy. I feel okay with that. I don't feel like I need the cemetery for the skill shrine, so we can run with this. He has a lot of I'm not gonna have a turn 1 play. Right now he's rocking with a lot. Should probably lose the airship. It doesn't get me a ton in this particular matchup. Slaves. Every time he does that, I draw a card, or I get a soul. I'm not gonna play the cemetery yet because I really back row. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna need a snowstorm in a couple times. I'm gonna want it this game. But alright, so he's got that he should not have gone back row there. He's got his VAT. So it seems like I should probably that should be one of the things that I haunt because he sparked it out, right? Like he wants to play it. So if we haunt it, that's annoying for him. That seems great. So we're gonna do that. And then probably lose the corruption shrine. Yeah, there we go. So haunting that thing is annoying. So we did that, and yes, and then we probably the most surprised he's on his board is the Matriarch. It's really the snowstorm that's going to be an issue potentially. He can't do anything with the Matriarch yet, but if I go Contraptionist, it's really my only play. But if he manages to clear my board, it's an issue. Because otherwise, we're gonna go Frost Elemental. Double Fumes that thing, but that seems like a terrible use of my Fumes. So I think you just go Contraptionist, and now we've got a fairly large board, and we're done. It's very hard for him to deal with. I don't think I want to lose either of those souls yet. It's not worth it just to be able to do 1 damage to him. Our little Ziara plan has worked okay here. He's got another Overwhelming Forces. He gets to look at the top 7 in his deck. The problem is I've got hero power up, so like he needs a board clear, not a whole bunch of creatures. Losing Contraptionist, Matriarch helps, and Enchained Soul? That's game. We're just gonna. That's why I think he should have stayed frontline last turn, maybe, because then I would have been forced to think about using hero power. Because otherwise, I'm at one creature, which is just the hero power. Get a whole bunch of enchant souls and go face. Which is fun. Or I could be at 2 creatures, which is double enchant souls. He seems to be hoping that I forget that I can do that. No. Yeah, I'd have to lose 2 creatures to save this. So we'll just let that happen. We'll go face and win the game. So that was a good one. We're now at 1-1. Right. So now next turn we can go Harpy, which forces the Tortured Orc sacrifice on his end. I think that the Ziara play probably allows us caught him a little off guard. We just basically moved from a an artifact deck to a pretty pretty controlling deck. Do I want to keep that haunt with the Ziara? That's annoying. Down? I think I do. But do I want to lose a facility? Keep this as is. I have probably yet to even draw given haunt. I just put a Harpy, which is kind of ridiculous. I probably don't want a facility. All right. Yeah, kill the orc, right? Let's see. I gotta go to work soon. Do we actually have anybody watching this stream? 5 people. Goodness. Speed or 2, I haven't been watching. The other option is I play a Contraptionist. I get a whole bunch of souls, but they're all going to be, we're just going to do this. Ugh. Okay. Plot. So I can go to 4. Okay, I think I'm ready here. Well, let's draw and see what we get here. Forces. Triple fumes. Oh, gosh. Holy shit. Okay. Give him a whole bunch of things. Well, it seems like we're gonna play. This will be an interesting game. Double fumes. Now we've got more to kill off black opening with fumes. His mutant contraption. Because I really have nothing else. I feel okay with that. I don't feel like I need the cemetery for the skill shrine, so I don't love using run with 2 cards he has on this mutant. I'm not gonna have a turn 1 play, but it also gives me probably lose the airship. It doesn't get me a ton in this particular matchup. Slaves. Every time he does that, I draw a card, or I get a soul. I'm not gonna play the cemetery yet because I think that's really back row. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna need a snowstorm in a couple times. I'm gonna want this game. But alright, so he's got that he should shit. He's got another mutant. That's annoying. So it seems like I should probably and a mercenary. One of the things that I haunt because he sparked it out, right? Like he wants to play it. So we can go Contraptionist into Facility. That's annoying for him. That seems great. Move everything back line, and then because that gives him some troubles. Corruption Shrine. Yeah, there we go. Contraptionist into Facility or haunt on the Contraptionist into haunt on the mutant. So we did that. And yes, and then we probably the most surprised he's DO the Facility is the Matriarch. Maybe. It's really the Snowstorm that's going to be maybe an issue, potentially. He's holding this thing here. I might want the fumes on that thing, though. But if I go Contraptionist, it's really my only play. He's probably holding it to, because otherwise we're going to kill my Ziara double when it comes down. That seems like a terrible use of my fumes. So I think you just go Contraptionist, and now we've got the fairly large board, and we're done. It's very hard for him to deal with. I don't think I want to lose either of those souls yet. It's not worth it just to be able to do 1 damage to him. Our little Ziara plan has worked okay here. He's got another overwhelming forces. He gets to look at the top 7 in his deck. The problem is I've got hero power up, so on the mute. He needs a board clear, not Am I
a whole
okay
bunch of
with
creatures.
losing Contraptionist
Matriarch
over
helps,
an Enchained
maybe?
Soul? That's game. I'm just gonna.
Hmm.
That's why I think
Push
he should
2
have
damage
stayed
through.
frontline last turn, maybe. Because then I would have been forced to think about using hero power. Because otherwise I'm at
Now
one
it's just
creature,
gonna be
which is just the
hero
Enchained
power,
Soul.
get a whole bunch of Enchained Souls,
alright.
and go face.
Oh, I should have gone backline with that Contraptionist.
Which is fun.
I'm not thinking.
Or I could be at 2 creatures.
Damn
which is
it.
double
That was
Enchained
dumb.
Souls. He
Oh
seems
well,
to be
right?
hoping
It'll
that
cost
I
me an
forget
Enchained
that I can
Soul
do that.
next
No.
turn. Yeah,
It's really
I'd
annoying,
have to lose
though.
2 creatures to
And,
save this. So we'll just let that happen.
We'll go face.
And win the game. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm getting distracted.
So that
and
was a good one. We're now
absolutely should have gone back row. So now
with the
next turn we can
Contraptionist
go
there.
Harpy, which forces the Tortured Orc sacrifice on
I
his
think
end.
that the
And on
Ziara
our
play
end
probably
allows
kind of
us
caught
to.
him a little.
So I
off
gotta
guard.
assume
We
he's
just
holding
basically
Devious
moved
Plot
from
here,
a,
right?
From an
Harpy
artifact
is
deck
what I
to
want.
a pretty
He
pretty
has to be.
control-y
Do I want
deck.
to keep that haunt with the Ziara?
and that's
coming
annoying.
down? I think I do. But do I want to
I think
lose
I
want
want
to
to keep this
facility?
as is. I have yet
Probably,
to even draw
given
haunt,
I just put a
which
Harpy
is kind of
on the board.
ridiculous.
I probably don't want a facility.
All right. Yeah, kill the orc, right?
Yeah, so that's why I should have gone back row
Let's
with the
see.
Contraptionist, and I don't know why I didn't.
I gotta go to orcs.
Like, the 2 life is meaningless
Do we actually
in
have
that
anybody
situation.
watching this
The
stream?
game is going to be won based on who gets board control.
5 people.
And
Goodness.
it was just dumb of me.
I haven't been watching.
That's annoying.
The other option is I play a Contraptionist. I get a whole bunch of souls, but they're all going to be.
Now they are all
Okay.
out of Fume's range. Doubly annoying. So I can go to 4. Okay, I think I'm ready here. All right. Well, let's draw and see what we get here. We'll attack with that thing.
Fumes.
Holy shit. Okay.
Give him a whole bunch of things.
He's not gonna
It
block.
seems like we're gonna play.
This
This will be an interesting game.
double Fumes.
Now we've got
to
more
kill
of
off
the black opening.
with
Fumes.
his mute. Do I want to risk?
Contraption.
Because I really have nothing else.
I feel okay
dealing
with that.
here.
I don't feel like I
Drops
need the cemetery for the skill shrine. So
I don't love
we can
using
run with
2
this.
cards
He has a
on
lot
this mutant.
of
We're gonna
not
put
gonna have a
Shaman
turn
back
one, but now
right,
he's
but
rocking
it
with
also
a
gives
lot.
me
Should probably
the
lose
ability
the
to
airship.
It
Actually,
doesn't
a lot of,
get me a ton in this. I
I
think I
think
need to
slaves.
draw something here.
Every time he does that,
I can't
draw
really
a card.
afford.
I get a soul.
Yeah, another
not
Shaman
gonna
that
play
helps.
The
don't
cemetery
have-
yet
because
because
I
I
think
can
it's
really
back
row.
like, I don't know if I'm
for
gonna
a
need it
snowstorm in a couple times.
but I think I do need to DO the Fumes because I really am gonna need ideally a Wisdom Shrine
But-
next
alright,
turn.
so he's got that he should
Shit.
He's got
Another
this
mute.
vat.
That's annoying.
So
It
we
seems
can
like I
Maya.
should probably and a
That should
mercenary.
be one of the things that I haunt. Because he sparked
draw
it out,
2
right?
cards
Like he wants
for
to
sure.
play it.
So we can go
So,
Contraptionist into
if we
Facility.
haunt it,
That's annoying for him.
That seems great.
Move everything back
So we're gonna
line,
do
and
that.
then because that gives him some
Probably use the
troubles.
corruption shrine. Yeah, there we go.
Contraptionist into
Goodness,
Facility
haunting
and
or
this game
haunt
soon. I got
is
it on
annoying.
the Contraptionist into Haunt. I'm the one playing slow though. It's not Tauric's fault.
So we did that.
I never play Control, so I don't really
yes,
know what I'm
probably
doing.
the
I'm
most
surprised
threatening
he's
card
DO
on
the
his
Facility.
board
He's
is the Matriarch.
gotta have Soul Projection here,
maybe.
right?
There's
There's no other
so
reason
to
to
give
give
you
me
potentially.
He's
Souls
holding
in
this
this
thing
situation.
here. I might
He's
want
got
to
the
clear my
fumes
board
on
that thing though.
But
which is unfortunate.
If I go Contraptionist, it's really my only play.
He's
right?
probably
Just
holding
clear
it
my
to-
assets
because otherwise
So we're gonna
kill
go
my
for
Ziara
double
when it comes
fumes
down.
That thing. That
Um,
seems like a terrible use of my fumes. So I think you just go Contraptionist.
Contraptionist,
And now we've got
get
the
the
fairly
facility.
large board.
And if
We're
he
done.
doesn't
It's
have
very
Soul
hard to
Projection,
break
that
into
is
it.
a
I don't
terrible
think I
mistake.
want to lose.
He's gotta have
either
Soul
of those
Projection.
souls yet. It's not
Yeah,
worth
like he's-
it just to be able to do.
He's
one
given me
damage
all
to
of these
him.
Enchained Souls,
Our little Ziara
so he's
playing
got to have
has
Soul
worked
Projection.
okay.
There it is. 8
He's got
damage.
another
1,
overwhelming
2,
forces.
2.
He gets to look at the top 7 in his deck. The problem is
won't
I've got
even let me
hero
click
power
on that
on
guy.
them. He needs
6.
a board clear, not
Am I
a whole
okay
bunch
with
of
I only had 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Contraptionist,
6.
Matriarch
Over
helps, and Enchant.
That's
Now,
unfortunate.
that's game. I'm just gonna.
Hmm.
That's why I think he
Push
should
2
have
damage
through.
do we want to kill off one of
then I
his
would have been
things here?
forced to think about using
I think we
hero
got to.
power. Because otherwise,
Probably
now
the
it's just
mercenary,
just hero power,
because,
get a whole bunch of enchant souls
alright.
and go face.
I
He
should
is
have
going
going
to
to
that contraptionist.
I'm not thinking.
Or I could be a 2
Use it.
creatures.
Damn
just
it.
double
That was dumb.
souls.
On my Ziara.
He seems to be
right?
hoping
It'll
that I
cost me
forget
an
that I
Enchained
can do
Soul
that.
next
No.
turn.
Yeah,
it's really
I'd
annoying.
have to lose 2 creatures to
And,
save this. So we'll just let that happen. We'll go face and win the game.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Shit.
I'm getting distracted.
So that
and
was a good
I
one. We're now
absolutely should have gone
1-1.
back row.
So now
with the
next turn we can
contraptionist
go
there.
Harpy, which forces the Tortured Orc
Can
sacrifice.
I
think that
afford
the Ziara
to risk a draw
allows
here?
us him a little.
So I gotta assume he's
just
holding
basically
Devious
moved
Plot
from
here.
a,
I think
right?
I have to.
From
I'm not gonna get a single Enchained Soul if I drop that guy down. He probably has
keep that
a thing to clear him with
that's
anyway.
annoying. I think I do.
Shit. Okay. Well, we're in
Do I
trouble
want to
now.
lose? I want to keep this
Facility?
as is. I have yet to
Probably,
even draw.
given
I just put a heart.
which is
kind
kinda
of ridiculous.
Probably don't want a facility. I think Tauric has got me here.
Yeah, kill the orc, right?
Yeah, so that's why I should have
I got
gone
nothing.
back row
Let's
with the
see.
contraptionist, and I don't know why I didn't.
I gotta go to orcs.
Like, the 2 life is meaningless
We actually
in
have
that
anybody
situation.
watching this
The
stream?
game is going to be won based on who gets
He
can
more
do
control
5
people.
damage, and
Good.
then
And,
I've got to
it was
put
just
down.
down.
I
I watching.
mean, I really need, like, that's annoying. What would even give me a chance here?
The other option is I play a contraptionist. I get a whole bunch of souls, but they're all going to be.
Now they are all
Okay.
out of. Sorry, was something wrong with the audio on that stream? Okay, Holiel says I had the stream audio on, so you're gonna have to deal with that for 5 minutes. Gosh. I don't think I have a chance at winning here. Is there anything I can play that wins me the game? Well, I guess there is a version where I clear his Matriarch, shock the board. Right, and the next turn, hope that I can do something else? That seems like the only option. The Matriarch probably is the thing I'd clear, because otherwise he's going to get all these haunts, and that's obnoxious. Yeah, I think that this is my only possible play, and it's still not a good play. Alright, good game, Tauric. I am going to need... Is there anything in my deck that allows me to come back? I guess if I can somehow play the Ziara, like if he gets a bunch of if he gets a bunch of like 2-1s on the board, nope, that's not going to do it. I was trying to think, like if he got a bunch of 2-1s, I could play the Ziara and maybe pull off a Spoils of War combo. Well, okay, so Ziara, Discharge, double Ziara. I'm going to have to decide before I play. Well, so I do 1 damage there, right? Deal 1 damage to an enemy creature, and let's see what the other thing I draw is. Harpy. Harpy is probably just good enough. If I go Ziara hero power kills the assassin, gets me a thing. He can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can do 5 damage, but I will have one Enchained Soul. So he would need to deal with the Enchained Soul. It's basically equivalent to me playing the Blood Witch Harpy right now. Okay. Well, we've got a slight chance. You're saying there's a chance. Oh, he can save it for the Enchained Soul, and it's game. Good game, Tauric. Well done. I forgot he could do that.